smooth survival skills. Should you become straight?
Surprise! Surprise, surprise, surprise. The first unexpected NASCAR race in history, my friends. You are witnessing history, and you're one of the few, because I don't think anybody's going to watch this shit or be at this shit, because the boomers aren't going to get the memo that the race is today, and a lot of people going to this race weren't going to come in until tomorrow, but the only thing I'm bummed about is we got robbed of the heat races and the last chance race, which are always the best part of an exhibition, all-star, clash race, whatever you want to call them. The race to get in the race is always much more interesting, but we had to settle for time trials to determine who made it in. We have 5 less cars this year than last, I think. Roughly 5 or more cars less, so that should make for a better show. I don't know, here we are. I mean, I figured I'd be streaming the heat races tonight. I didn't think I'd be streaming the big enchilada, but we're here. Can I get a leaderboard, please? NASCAR.com. I know the race is happening a day early. There we go. Back with the leaderboard. Well, it's like Cube said. Life ain't nothing but bitches and money. So I don't know the rules of this motherfucker this year. Is it the same as last? A break at halfway for an MGK concert? Caution laps don't count? Or after last year, are they going to make the caution laps count? I don't know. I don't figure the caution laps will count. Hey, congratulations to Brad Keselowski for making his first clash. Look at the fireworks going off in front of the dozens of fans that have filed into the LA Coliseum for the final clash at the Coliseum. Good God, nobody is there. So few people are there, makes me wish I was there.
On this quarter-mile track that is usually a football field for USC, the world-famous LA Coliseum. Michael, we had 36.
It's the main event. Denny Hamlin, Joe Logano, Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, William Byron, Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Preece, Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Michael McDowell, Todd Gilliland, Noah Gragson somehow made this race. Corey LaJoie, Martin Truex Jr., Ricky Stenhouse, John Hunter Nemechek, Chase Briscoe, and Ryan Blaney with a provisional, which knocks out Christopher Bell. Chris Buescher also did not qualify. Austin Dillon did not qualify, to the surprise of literally no one.
Now, you have to be, on the straights you go about 75 miles per hour. It's a unique event before we go to the Daytona 500.
And Michael seems to want me to place a last-minute bet.
You could be here as a driver.
It's so interesting. You talk to drivers, you got to be overly aggressive, but you got to be precise. You got to be technical. Is that not crazy? You got to do both. It's like a quarterback. Does he dump it off?
We'll take Kyle Busch.
And who is an aggressive driver in your opinion?
Kyle Busch was good in this race last year, despite getting ran over a lot, if I'm not mistaken. I think the Toyotas are the cars to beat, particularly Hamlin and Gibbs. Logano's won this race before. He's up there, but I think this could be Rowdy's day.
So that he could be in his first LA clash.
There's some more people down. Like, they let everybody in for free, so everybody's trying to get down like low, which is kind of cool. Makes me jealous. The Mexico race is after this, and now they're not showing it on television. They were going to show it on TV.
I think you're going to see.
I was going to watch it.
Look at this particular race, and this particular car gives you the opportunity to be really aggressive. We see scrapes all over the right side of these cars already. We see some people bumping and banging already in practice, and We've got good cars in the back, and I think you're going to have to be aggressive to get to the front.
Well, the racetrack itself, tight racing course. There's just no.
It is admittedly nice to have a race where some people go home.
You've got to move this guy out of the way. I love the fact you see somebody holding a line up. Oh, you know it's coming.
A lot of block and tackle is what we're going to see tonight in the Coliseum, not just in the fall on the football field.
It looks like a Charger. Yes, it looks like a Chargers game or a Rams game in the early '90s.
Starting grid for tonight's race. Denny Hamlin won the pole in a Toyota. Joey Logano alongside in a Ford.
How about a Rick Ware car, top 10 speed for Justin Haley in a Rick Ware racing car. They have an alliance with RFK now, and those RFK cars have been fast. Although Buescher did not make this.
Look for that one car to be fast.
Yeah, row 5, we've got Bubba Wallace and last year's pole sitter Justin Haley. Row 6 is Tyler Reddick and Ryan Preece.
Ryan Preece, I love where he's at. Like that row 6. These guys, when that shoes comes into effect.
Briscoe, last car in on speed. Blaney with a provisional. They had a provisional for the highest driver in points not in on speed, and it goes to Ryan Blaney.
Gregson, Corey LaJoy, Martin Truex, last year's winner, deep in the field.
That's the one that I think has the most to gain here.
The slowest cars in this race. I think Noah's going to be bad. I think Briscoe's going to suck.
When the time's right, he will be.
John Hunter made the race. That's cool.
Last couple starters here, John Hunter Nemechek, Chase Briscoe, and
did not qualify. Daniel Suarez, Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher, Austin Center, Christopher Bell. Those are the 5 biggest names that didn't qualify. A Gibbs car, a Penske car, an RFK car, an RCR car, and a Trackhouse car didn't make it. What's up, Michael? Surprise! A day early. I thought somebody made a fake Facebook post. I was scrolling and said, Busch Clash tonight at 8. Moved up. I was like, wait, what? I just so happened to scroll Facebook. I was going to stream the heat races tonight anyway, so I wouldn't have missed out.
Here in the Coliseum, let's go trackside.
Crank it up.
LA Memorial
Am I in the minority? I like the new Toyota. Does anybody else like the new Toyota? I like the new Toyota. Zoom in on that little section of fans.
Here to give the command to fire the engines along with carrying the tradition of lighting the torch. Please welcome the Director of Sports for Anheuser-Busch, Cody.
Oh, I don't get to boo The Rock until the Daytona 500? Okay.
Start your
I got my Grand Marshals mixed up. There's Ross Chastain in the Busch Lights Chevy. New look for them this year. Let's hope this race is a little less clusterfucky than last year with less cars. Yeah, record-setting bad weather expected in Southern California. 5 days, roughly 4 or 5 days of it, if I'm not mistaken. Where do you think the Clash is going to be next year? Guantanamo Bay? One last little look through social media if I don't see your comments right away. Also, I'm going to start every stream with this from now on until the WrestleMania plans are changed. Fuck Dwayne Johnson. Fuck The Rock and his stupid, old, muscular, ball-headed ass. Fuck The Rock. Now that I got that out of my system, we can move on. I'm glad we were both thinking the same thing about Kyle Busch. I had to sort of make a hasty decision there. Of course, this whole thing seems hasty. We didn't know this race was going to be today until a few hours ago. Which, by the way, I love that NASCAR made this decision. And going forward, in extreme weather situations, I hope they will do more of this. If they get enough advance warning that, hey, there's just going to be too much fucking rain, move the race up an entire day. Like, this is good. I know this is a different set of circumstances, but God, I wish this would be the norm, because Charlotte last year would have been a hell of a lot better than going down there for no reason and then coming back, because we went down there because they were lying to us on the radio. It's not raining, it's not raining, it's not raining. We're going to race tonight. It's not raining, it's not raining. And then you get there and it's fucking, well, there's no rain on the radar, but what did The Rock do? Man, fuck The Rock. He's making WrestleMania suck for the third time in his life. First WrestleMania 27, then WrestleMania 29. Now he's come back to make WrestleMania 40 suck ass. Fuck The Rock.
Wait till you see him on his quarter mile. It's easy to get spun out, but not from the driver behind you.
And fuck everybody that signed off on the decision to bring his ass back.
It's going to be all take.
Well, let's watch a race.
Oh, thanks.
It's cold. Shut my window.
Here in Los Angeles, let's see.
They cancel the last round of the tournament.
And they do.
Such a good point by Larry there. You know, when you get...
We getting one to go here?
Get hit, it's such a confusing thing.
All right, we're getting one to go. They haven't even explained the format of the race. There's a halftime break, isn't there? How did it suck? Yuki, Cody Rhodes deserves to be in the championship match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Not The Rock. Cody fucking Rhodes. That's another discussion for another stream. I'll stream WWE sometime soon. We'll play the video game, and then we'll talk about it. Here we go, green flag. I don't think this will be an exciting race. I think Hamlin's got such a dominant car that I just don't foresee. Wow, Joey got a great launch off of 2. I got to remember how to call a race. A lot of lockup in practice and qualifying. Joey from around the outside takes the lead. Couldn't get clear of Denny into 1. Good God, there's a lot going on here. Ooh, Denny, don't overdrive it. Don't overdrive it, Denny. Denny and Joey are really leaning on each other. Joey's going to clear him now. Joey's going to clear him and park it on the bottom. There you go. Oh, he's fucked up the corner. Here comes Denny back to us inside. Wow, this is actually good so far. 3 laps in. Oh, Joey slid into turn 3. Now Denny's going to take the lead. Ty Gibbs for second. I was at Martinsville when Joe Logano punted Ty Gibbs all the way back to North Carolina, so let's see how this goes. Oh, yep, there you go. Joey's all over him. God, that looked like it was going to be so much worse when Joey drove in the corner.
That was almost catastrophic there. Had to make a block on William Byron behind him. William had a nose
I can't believe the run Joey had around the outside.
Byron in the bumper, and that hit Logano 3 cars ahead.
Clean race. Think about, well, how many cars were in the clash last year? Like 30? This year we're down to 23. It's so much better already. Hamlin, Gibbs, Logano, Byron made some nice moves early. My bet, Kyle Busch is 6th. He started 5th. He's running where he started, basically. This race could be over really fast, by the way. Truex, who won this last year, almost didn't make it. He almost didn't make this race.
And you see him enter a little bit high on the entry to the corner to try to get to the center of the corner and drive up off the corner to make that pass.
Pretty clean all through the field till you get back to about 17th.
See Byron starting to get to the rear bumper. Logano there, putting some pressure back on Gibbs.
At one point during qualifying, Chase almost didn't make it, but his last lap put him 14th. He was like in the he was in the high 20s.
To see as we go on this long run as to whose car is actually good. We've only had short runs in practice, and
We've only ever had short runs in this race. Harvick's mentioning like somebody's car is going to get better or somebody's going to get worse. The Clash last year was almost exclusively short runs.
Denny Hamlin's going to have to deal with the back of this field.
And yeah, Hamlin is going to catch the tail end of the pack. And if Joey Logano's near Ty Gibbs, there's always a chance for a caution. Take it from me. I saw it in person. He nearly put Ty Gibbs right in my lap at Martinsville. And because I haven't said it in the last 10 minutes, Justin Haley and a Rick Ware car qualified in the top 10.
tell you that Martin,
Can you believe it?
I would fall into this category too, is not an extremely great qualifier, but he's an extremely great racer, and he is going to get to the front because we have seen how strong these Gibbs cars are. Well, obviously,
Ryan Preece and Martin Truex have each gained 5 spots. They're the biggest movers.
Those guys leading this race, probably, I bet you will set up a lot like what he ran.
Briscoe from last 18th. That's 4 spots. Brad went from 13th to 19th. This is Brad's first time in this race.
We see the Busch Light bumper cam here on Ross Chastain.
Concert.
You guys are talking about Martin Truex Jr. They were trying to adjust to get those front tires to turn.
Think about it, though. The people in the stands right now are probably the most diehard of diehard NASCAR fans.
So small. Look how much wheel he has to turn.
So shout out to them.
He's almost 3/4 the way around.
Yeah, the drivers are really busy, and I think when you
Everybody's being really not. Nobody's pile driving each other like last year. It's crazy.
you see Ryan Blaney here, as we run more and more laps, is it going to be a tight car or a loose car that you want on the
Blaney has no speed. By the way, Cindric did not make the main show, and Blaney needed a provisional. Joey was the only fast Penske car. Joey's obviously got this place figured out because he won and dominated this race 2 years ago. Ooh, beating and banging there, Briscoe and Corey. You see that shit?
Number 10 now being driven by Noah Gragson side by side, and Gregson's going to get the worst of that
Oh, that was Gregson. My bad.
as Briscoe moves through, and here comes Keselowski.
Corey moved Noah out of the way, and Briscoe passed all of them. Briscoe just passed all these guys. Ooh,
There you go, Clint.
Now he's going to lose 5, 6, 7. Where's he finally going to get in?
Saw that
great move by Chase Briscoe.
car lock up and go right into the
Barely made this race, but he's making some ground.
groove, and here they come.
Now I'd say Briscoe's the biggest mover. He's gained 7 spots. Whoa, man. 3 wide back there. Blaney, Stenhouse, and Noah. Noah's going to the back, and he's going to the back fast. He's going to be lapped by the end of this first half.
Things start to beat and bang, and
Yeah, RFK's just not good at this track. I'm happy Brad made the race.
this is the back, I don't know, 7, 8 cars at the back of the
And
field.
Brad's roughing up Corey right now.
It's Denny Hamlin, and I think that's why you're seeing them be
Yeah, they're starting to fight pretty hard here. Denny's catching the tail end. There he is. He's about 3 or 4 car lengths behind Noah. A third of a straightaway. How do you have a third of a straightaway when we're on a third of a racetrack? Not even a third of a racetrack. Larson, 7th. Gets around Ryan Preece. Hey, Larson and Preece, remember their beef? That Busch Beer paint scheme Chastain has is so awesome. They didn't give Kevin Harvick a Busch Beer scheme that good.
up there. You're going to wind up losing some spots.
You think Briscoe has a bounce back year? If anybody at Stewart Haas is going to have a good year, in my opinion, I think it would be Briscoe. He better have a good year. I think he's racing for his job. I think a lot of guys are racing for their job. Suarez, who did not make this race, is racing for his job. Denny to the inside of Noah to put him a lap down. Gibbs and Logano are still right in Denny's tire tracks. Denny has not driven away. Even on clean racetrack, he had not driven away. And if anything, Noah just made it a little closer, a little tighter.
Yeah, and you want as much rear brake as you can, as tight as the corners are here, to help that car turn on the entry to the corner.
You know, it's so weird. We have the heat races and the LCQ race every year to get me warmed up and into watching a race. This time it's like, nope, green flag, we're watching a race. I ain't watched a race since early November. It's been a while. Commercial break. Our first green flag NASCAR commercial break of the year. Exciting stuff. Hey, it's a Suicide Squad commercial. I was just playing this. I was playing Suicide Squad before I started this stream. Max leveled Shark, Boomerang, Harley, and Deadshot now. So I have all 4 of my squad members beefed up pretty good, and I worked on their loadouts. You guys will see next time I stream. I might stream it later. I think me and Andreas are going to play Suicide Squad sometime after the race. What happened to Barry? Did he not make the race? Oh, yeah, he didn't make the race. He just didn't have speed because, you know, qualifying was actually just done on speed. There were no heat races this time. So, yeah, Barry didn't make the race. They didn't put him in the big names that didn't make the race. They mentioned Suarez, Austin Dillon, Buescher, Bell, and Cindric, but they didn't mention that Josh Berry didn't make the race in the 4 car. Surprised by that. Yeah, stay tuned. Suicide Squad stream later, with or without Andre. I'm pretty sure I'm playing co-op with Andreas, but even if he don't play, I'm gonna get on and do something. Replay the damn story missions myself. Super Bowl stream next week. Yeah, Michael, that's what I said. I was so happy that they moved the race to today, but I wish we could have kept the heat races and the last chance race, because you're right. All-Star race at North Wilkesboro, All-Star race at Charlotte or Texas or wherever they've had it, plus the Clash. The race to get into the race is always the most entertaining one. And holy shit, we've had 40 green flag laps at the LA Coliseum. What's up, Karen? Welcome back. A day early. Although I don't know why I'm saying a day early. I was gonna stream the qualifying races. So we'd be streaming right about now anyway. I hope in the future, especially for a Charlotte race, they move that fucker up to Saturday if it's gonna rain on Sunday. That would be unprecedented. Back and still under green. Denny Hamlin, Ty Gibbs, Joe Logano, Rowdy Bush up to 4th. That's our race bet. William Byron 5th. Lots of moving and shaking going on outside the top 10, but the top 5's mostly been stagnant. Aside from the Hamlin-Logano battle early, and then Gibbs got by Logano. And we've settled in, and they're in a traffic jam. Last car on the lead lap is Todd Gilliland. I'm glad Todd's got the 38 every race this year. He deserves it. Ryan Blaney's going to be the next car to get lapped after Gilliland. Gibbs is putting pressure on Denny. Gibbs is there looking for a nose. Get in there. Get in there, Ty. Can't get off the corner as good as Denny. He's entering harder than Denny, but he can't get off the corner nearly as good. A little loose. And that's all it takes. These cars are so close, and they drive, particularly Hamlin and Gibbs are driving the same shit, so their stuff's really close. Oh, Gibbs. Gibbs going to get the lead here. He's forced Denny off the bottom, and there's 3 cars stacked on top of each other in front of him. So it's actually pretty even. Noah's on the outside. Gilliland's on the inside. Logano's going to root his way through this whole thing if they're not careful. Logano has no problem running through the back of the 54. Noah just got fucking shoved out of the way. And now Logano's sending it on Denny. And Gibbs is pulling away. Third different leader, Ty Gibbs. And Kyle Busch is there now. Get in there, Kyle. I want to start the season off with some money. I think they should do a field inversion for the top 10, but that's my opinion. At halfway, invert the top 10. That's what they should do. If Ty Gibbs didn't win a cup race this year, I'd be surprised. I really would. And Gibbs, unlike Hamlin, has put a gap on the field. Like, Gibbs quickly put Gilliland between him and Hamlin and drove away. So now there's about to be 2 cars between Gibbs and Hamlin. And they're stacked up behind Denny for second. Woo! Longest green flag run at the Coliseum. I knew we had to be getting close to that. This makes this race look like it should stay, but they're obviously not going to do this next year. Logano getting a little impatient there with Gilliland. Denny got to his outside. Joey rooted the 38. Oh, Kyle Busch! Look out, Kyle! Kyle didn't even try to make the corner, and he just sailed it in there on Denny Hamlin. They didn't even mention it. It's like Kyle didn't even try to make the corner. He just drove all up in Denny Hamlin. I like that, Kyle. And Hamlin's car's toast. His long run speed is just not there. Denny lost the lead, and he's lost a lot more since. Larson and Byron just passed him. Hamlin's loosened to one. Hamlin might spin out. He almost spun going into one. Shout out to Fox for not being on it. Completely missing that.
These guys have done a great job on the 54 car of being around at the races, and this car was super fast here last year at this particular race, so this is not a surprise at all.
I think if you're a lap down after halfway, you should be parked, right? Wouldn't that be a good rule for this race? Have like an eliminate. If you get lapped, you're parked after the halfway break.
He's a guy that made a lot of ground. He got spun out last year, went to the back of the field, all the way back through the field. So, like you say, Clint, this is definitely not a surprise.
See, I would make a few changes to this.
Entry to the corner, you see him turn the wheel to the right as he got into turn 1 down there, turn 3.
Behind him is Byron.
My God, Chase Elliott's in the top 10 for the first time today. Denny Hamlin's fallen to 7th. Parade of Hendrick cars in front of him. It's got to be Ty Gibbs, right? Oh, it's Denny. By a tenth over Ty. I bet Ty Gibbs on clean racetrack will run faster than that in the second stint. And yeah, John Hunter is full-time. Sponsorship from Dollar Tree and Family Dollar for the 42 and the 43 and the 84. Jimmy Johnson announced his schedule. I'll see Jimmy at least once or twice this year when I go to the racetrack. Yeah, I think Josh Williams is part-time with Colleague. Full-time in Xfinity with Colleague.
Almost a straightaway ahead of Joey Logano with the rest of the field stacked up behind.
Wow, right front is just still glowing red hot. Yeah, a lot of times we split the brake pad.
Joey's car's real steady. He ain't got the fastest car, but I like Joey's car. It handles well. He's probably the most consistent of the fast cars.
Here at the short track at the Coliseum, and you see that right front rotor is really working hard, but these cars have big brakes on the front of them, and they can take a lot of heat, and you see no glow on the left front.
There's some on Chase Elliott. Brad Keselowski.
Yay or nay on Chase Elliott's paint scheme. I actually like it.
Turn 3, but ran him clean, and the leader went by, so Brad now 1 lap down.
Oh, caution, Todd Gilliland.
Cars around, and that is
We're going to have a restart with 3 or 4 till halfway because caution laps don't count.
first caution of the race, lap 71.
We almost made it to halfway.
Now remember, only green flag laps count in this race. And watch the red and black car.
Wheel hop. Or did he say he had no brakes and just spun the fucker out?
You know, a lot of times when the brakes get as hot as they are right now,
I like the new Mustang and I like the new Toyota. I just hope Chevrolet isn't too far behind this year.
it's over.
The new Toyota's pretty nice. AJ is full-time Xfinity again. Taking a step back. AJ's full-time Xfinity, part-time Cup. I think AJ's obviously running road courses and stuff for Cup. He won at Charlotte last year.
This is the brake bias knob that the driver can adjust right
Knob.
there. If he cranks a little more front to it, that will help tighten the car up getting in the corner under braking. If it's tight getting in the corner, he can crank some rear. Now when he's turning that,
You ever crank your rear?
it's running a balance bar between the front master cylinder and the rear master cylinder. It's 2 completely different brake systems. Clint and Kevin, trust me, they'll be wearing that brake bias out during this 150 lap race.
They'll be wearing it out, but Clint, look how dark it is in there. I know that all looks good in the shop, and you see that brake bias, or was that just me and not being able to see the numbers?
Boy, you just set me up. I mean, you gave me a softball there. Them glasses come in handy, don't they there?
Yeah, I had to wear them for a few years.
All right, first caution of the night.
And Todd Gilliland's okay.
Tow it to the infield so we can resume. We listened in on Joey.
Yeah, Hemrick is full-time for Colligan Cup. He failed upwards again, Michael.
so as a driver, you split the corner up into thirds. So he's talking about where you turn off the wall and the entry to the corner that to the end of the first third. You basically just split the corner up into thirds. But he doesn't need it to be looser at the end of that first third. He needs it almost dead center of the corner to just get the car to rotate and get pointed to get up off the corner.
Which is a tall order for those guys. That crew chief's got a difficult situation. You make the thing roll better in the center, you're loose in, you lose off.
February 15th on FS1, catch a Fox Sports original.
I am Harvick.
He was Kevin Harvick. You're Kevin Harvick. It's a documentary taking through a legendary career on and off the track, and it airs 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
After the duels on February 15th.
Mean right there, Clint.
Well, you were most of your career, Kevin. This is different. See, Mike, you didn't see this side of him. He's much more happy, much more relaxed up here watching this race. You didn't seem very happy last year when we were here.
Well, I know when I get done with this particular show here, I can take these headphones off, sit on the counter, and it didn't matter how fast my car ran today. That felt pretty good.
You didn't have to throw your helmet on top of the car?
Pretty good walking into the garage today, but that's been a fun documentary to shoot, and I think it's got some cool footage.
There's a really lengthy caution for a single car spin.
That's been fun to watch.
How about the grill on that brand new Toyota Camry TRD?
Well, Karen, nobody knew the clash was today. It was supposed to be tomorrow, but it's going to flood tomorrow in L.A., so they just decided a few hours ago, fuck it, we're doing it tonight.
I'm sure they're happy that their pace car is being followed by another one of their race cars. And
Exactly right.
that Ty Gibbs machine, that Monster Energy machine, has just been absolutely fast. And I'm not going to say that I talked about this a couple months ago or anything, but
You know, look down this run. Justin Haley in his 51 car running 8th. That is an awesome race for them right out of the box.
yeah, Justin Haley.
I like that Walmart scheme. It looks like a fucking career mode car from like NASCAR 06.
Racing, and he's always run good here.
William Byron, in the 3 years we have been at the Coliseum, has never run a single lap out of the top 10.
Wow,
That's unbelievable.
you ever had a track that you ran?
Basically, they moved it up to today because they can't do it Monday even if it wasn't raining. And it's supposed to just keep raining Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Let's listen in on Kyle Larson.
So better just do it today.
I don't know. I mean, I thought we all fired off fairly equal on grip. I think the 41s did a good job. So no, I didn't feel like a huge disadvantage or advantage or anything at the beginning. Okay.
Now, it was easy to think when this caution come out, this was our break, Kevin. We got 5 to go here. It's going to get interesting. You got to choose to decide who's somebody who moves up on that outside.
Yeah, there's going to be a little short run here to halfway.
Good game over
There is a halfway break.
Decision, but you also have to survive because everybody knows that they want every bit of track position that they can get, and you know you get shoved up out of the group.
Joey made a hell of a run at the lead from the outside on Denny Hamlin the first 5 laps of this race.
Because caution laps do not count, whether it's from this restart or the next one. We will race to lap 75 before the halftime break.
It's going to be a good test on Ty Gibbs. Leading this race, Chu's coming. You've got 2 champions behind you holding off. To your point on this restart, elbows up, and you know those guys are going to be pushing hard.
So if you're Joey Logano, you choose the outside or you pick third.
If I'm Logano, 5 laps to go, yes, I'm going to the outside.
When you ran here last year,
Well, I think it just depends on how your car fires up. It didn't seem like Joey's car fired off very good. It seemed like it took him a little while to get going, and he got shoved. So I think I'd pick third.
Okay. Well, he won that outside on the
Yeah,
start of the
theoretically, Rick Ware Racing should be the most improved team this year, period.
was able to get that position.
I think you're already seeing a little bit of that with the speed Haley has. Haley qualified top 10. All 36 chartered cars showed up for this race to qualify, and the 51 qualified top 10. Now, I know what's under the hood doesn't make much of a difference here on a track this small, but that's got to be encouraging.
Denny Hamlin.
I think Chastain, or not Chastain, Priest ran well here
Don't overdrive turn 1.
in a Rick Ware car in the past.
Yeah, from the driver's standpoint.
But they should be improved all around this year.
Tires as clean as possible. So
If that alliance works the way alliances are supposed to work.
As clean as possible. So you're going to hear him spin the tires. You're going to see him wiggle the cars back and forth very aggressively to try to make those
Getting
tires
one to go
as
here.
clean as possible.
Longest caution ever for a single car spin. Jesus Christ. Getting good and warmed up for the real season. Stupidly long cautions.
Ty Gibbs spot on this restart. 5 laps to halfway. Gibbs and Logano, Busch and Larson, Byron and Bowman. Here we go.
And cut away from the restart to show the flag man. Thanks. Joey got a great launch from the outside. And Gibbs runs up in the side. Here comes Kyle Busch. Joey played Ty like a fucking fiddle there. Joey launched. Ty was over aggressive in the corner. Joey gets the lead. Now Ty falls to third. Kyle Busch is second. So Ty Gibbs blew that. Ooh, whoa, whoa, look out. Whoa, Bubba in the back of Denny. With Reddick on his bumper. Bowman got shit canned on this run here. He got shuffled out. I have one to go here until the halfway break.
First half does it single file. Bubba Wallace and Alex Bowman, the first side-by-side battle. That's 6th place. Tyler Reddick right with them.
Logano's the leader at halfway. Kyle Busch, Ty Gibbs, Kyle Larson, William Byron. Denny Hamlin back up to 6th. Got a spinner off of 4. And Fox doesn't mention it or show it. Oh, it's John Hunter Nemechek. I saw a white car. See some damage on John Hunter's car.
Restart was interesting right there. We saw the 54 take off way late in the restart zone, and I think that really allowed Logano did a great job of timing that restart to get into turn 1 with just a fender in front of him there.
Unfortunately, saw a little bit of experience pay off there, I think.
Goddamn, Corey LaJoy just wiped out John Hunter Nemechek.
The door of John Hunter turns him around.
A little bit of left front damage, not much.
Let's go back to the restart. What did Ty Gibbs learn right here?
Well, you see...
We don't know because Fox cut. They're having to show a replay of the restart because they cut away from it to show the flag man. Fox on point.
Pinches him down, gets on that left front fender.
Some things never change.
Doesn't allow him to use the racetrack and do what he needs to do to run his normal line and gets the lead.
Him getting that upper hand on him on the jump forced him to overdrive the corner on the inside. Now all of a sudden you got Kyle Busch on the inside of you as well. You leave the corner 3 wide. Rest is history.
All right, NASCAR informs us that the caution came out working lap 75.
Wait, what?
Which means that our lap counter is incorrect.
Oh, good God. We're doing this shit again? You hear that, guys? They're saying the caution came out on lap 75 before Joey completed it, so we're going to have a restart and run 1 lap.
Where's Kyle Busch?
Really?
Well, based on what just happened,
How'd the caution... Joey Logano was like 80 yards past start finish. Just the 42 was all the way at the back and got spun. Joey had already crossed the line. That's a completed lap. I don't know where they're getting that shit from. So they're going to run 1 lap and then throw another caution. Drag this fucker out, you know.
That's the hardest part about making that decision to go on the outside. Exactly what you just said. All he has to do is go in there, door you a little bit, move you up the racetrack, and now all of a sudden you go from 2nd to maybe 5th or 6th in one corner.
well, you also have the other strategy too. Am I going to restart 3rd and just give that leader a shove up the racetrack to try to get underneath him? So he's got some decisions to make.
Strategy for a longer run, but for 1 lap?
1 lap. Yeah, that caution was really worth it. It's worth it if Ty Gibbs just sails off in there and kills Logano. That'd be funny.
Todd Gilliland checked and released at the Care Center. Here's how your Chiefs.
Samantha Bush says, I hope this race goes well since we're flying home together. I guess Kyle and his wife are flying with Joey and his wife.
Decision time.
That's weird. I can't believe Kyle Busch is flying with Joey Logano.
You know, the inside worked so well for him on the last restart.
You're saying Logano's going to the outside?
No.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you.
Ooh, 1 lap, guys. Are you excited?
Looking high. To your point, though, Kevin, you got
Track's so small they have to do the choose, then come back around and get 1 to go.
Chose the bottom right there. William Byron chose the outside. I view that as just going to be a position game because you only have to go 1 lap.
You also have to have a little trust in that guy on the inside of you. He's got to do you right here.
I'm wondering if Ty Gibbs can do what was done to him on the last restart.
Or do what was done to him at Martinsville. which I will keep bringing up.
The restarts are what make or break this race, and you have to be able to survive these restarts. And
There you go. Zoom in on the flag man again. We don't want to see anything that goes on the racetrack. I want to see the flag man's fucking nose hairs.
You see how hard they're scrubbing those tires, spinning the rears, trying to get some temperature in these things, keep them cleaned off, like you talked about. So important to get a good jump, and more importantly, having that thing turn left when he turns at the end of the straightaway.
Where I wouldn't want to be is the third or fourth row here, because you're gonna run into somebody and you're gonna get hit from behind. All right, restart this time.
Here's racing for Junior. Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier. Fuck, who's driving the 8 car? I can't remember. One to go. Gibbs sucks on another restart. He won't even be close to Logano going into turn 1. Pretty clean through turn 1. Gibbs is getting used up, man. Larson's got him 3 wide in the middle. Oh, man. Larson to second. Gibbs has to save it off of 4. So Larson, a big gain there.
Still in the green here.
How are we still in the green?
There's a caution.
Well, we got to wait till every car across the start finish.
Turn of events for Kyle Larson. Good decision there. Kyle Busch is probably second guessing that outside. It would have worked. Again, you got to trust that guy on the inside.
Can't remember who's driving the fucking 8 car. I forgot. Dude, I haven't checked anything NASCAR related in quite some time. I'm so unprepared for this.
Like class at the Coliseum, we will take a break with Joey Logano.
Here comes the Machine Gun Kelly concert. Fuck me. Tired. Woke up too early. Didn't do anything. I just woke up too damn early. Oh, man. I don't know what fucking hairspray they used in the next goddamn room, but my door is shut and I can smell it. It's killing me. I'm irritated by this break just because I'm sleepy. Karen, that's just racing. He didn't use anybody. He drove in the corner and took advantage of an inexperienced driver without wrecking him or doing anything wrong. That's racing. Everybody's running over everybody, but that was pretty clean. So now Kyle Busch, on the other hand, Kyle Busch fucking body slammed Denny Hamlin. Didn't even try to make the corner a little while ago for a spot. So you missed that. Gibbs just doesn't have the short run speed. If this race were to go green the rest of the way, I'd give him a shot. Right, Sammy Smith's in the 8. That's right. Fucking pay drivers in Xfinity just fucking swap around. At least Sammy Smith's a talented pay driver, I guess. And pay drivers just swap around, don't they? I knew it was somebody unremarkable because I couldn't remember who was in the 8. And yeah, Brandon Jones still in the 9, so only one wasted seat at JRM this year. It's Brandon Jones again. What are these fucking reality shows? They're so cringe. Farmer Wants a Wife, Thursday at 9. Y'all want to watch Farmer Wants a Wife?
Midway, the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum.
Where's our Machine Gun Kelly concert, motherfucker?
Green flag, laps to go. With Michael Walter, two-time Daytona 500 champ. I'm Chris Myers with our mid-race report. And Ty Gibbs made his move in the year in 2023. Denny Hamlin's led the most laps. What's got your attention?
A little bit concerned about Denny's fading there late. He had a nice restart at the end, but that car wasn't as strong as it was early. And Ty, he drove away from the field. I didn't think I'd see that. Great driving.
16 cautions last year in this race. Relatively clean so far over the first 75. Hamlin was the pole sitter with Logano on the outside pole. And lots of green flag racing, which you like to see. Hamlin and Logano going. And then Ty Gibbs in his Toyota makes his move for the lead.
And that was a strong move. He not only passed Denny Hamlin, but he was able to lap several cars and just drive away.
John Hunter Nemechek says, I'll remember that after contact with Corlidge Oil. Trust me, John Hunter will remember.
Getting ready to see a lot of aggression in the second half.
David Gilliland.
Put that in the bank for a late caution later.
What's happened on lap 71?
Rear tires probably locked up there. Got into that outside wall, and that's going to end his night.
And Joey Logano, the winner of the inaugural clash at the Coliseum, he recaptures the lead.
How about 3 wide for the lead as Kyle Busch gets to the bottom of Ty Gibbs, and then there's another spin. Around goes.
Nemechek, right? There's two-
I don't think RCR, I disagree with that. Gibbs is a lot better than RCR in Xfinity. Gibbs is the best Xfinity Series team, period. Slightly ahead of Junior Motorsports, and Junior Motorsports is a bit ahead of RCR. But Gibbs is the best team in Xfinity.
Best there ever been. So it didn't
Austin Hill seems to only win on super speedways. That's not a knock. That's what they're good at. That's the majority of his success is super speedways. Pretty consistent everywhere else, but John Hunter and those guys win everywhere when John Hunter was running last year.
I think I got a pretty good car.
Ryan Truex won a race last year for Gibbs.
And if he thinks he's got something he can work with, and that's exactly what he had. He's gotten up to second
Are
here.
you surprised that we've had the clean
Oh man, the MGK concert's canceled, y'all.
second half?
Yes, it's going to change dramatically. The aggression that I talked about earlier is going to come to the forefront in the second half. They knew they just needed to bide their time to get to halfway. Now they're going to really start to pick things up.
And we'll continue live from the Coliseum.
There are people bitching on Twitter that the MGK concert's not happening. So you go to a NASCAR race for a Machine Gun Kelly concert. Fuck me. How are you going to win at JGR? Because JGR is a better team. Do I need to pull up Racing Reference and explain how many more races a year JGR wins over RCR and Xfinity? And how they win at literally like every type of racetrack? And RCR seems to only win super speedways. RCR is the third best team in Xfinity at best. JGR first, Junior Motorsports second, sometimes tied for first. I would, hell, fucking Custer, the run he got on like that, Stuart Haas probably better than RCR in Xfinity. It's close. Almirola driving part-time for Gibbs in Xfinity. That's a good deal. Remember, Almirola won Sonoma last year. Still can't believe that. SVG's running a lot of shit this year. Full-time Xfinity, a handful of cup races, and I think some trucks, if I'm not mistaken. Too lazy to get on J-Ski right now and look at, although let's go to J-Ski during this unnecessary halftime break. Have anything on more news. Riley Herbst in the Daytona 500 for Rick Ware. Where's the one about Jimmy Johnson's schedule? Oh, damn, this race getting put to today means we didn't get to see Nita Strauss play the national anthem. That sucks. Oh, The Rock named Graham Marshall for Daytona. Fuck The Rock. Out of touch fucking moron.
The Busch Light Clash will live at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. It's a cool, comfortable night. Advance things a little bit. All the races.
Oh man, when I go to Charlotte, Matchbox 20 is gonna play.
Removing the Sunday schedule. A look at the cars. Our team of pit reporters down where the action is. Let's check in with Jamie Little. Jamie.
Kaz Gralla driving the extra front row car for Daytona.
Stopped for this break. We talked about Kyle Larson. He's been on a move. 6 positions he's gained. Look at this, wearing out the right side of his race car. He's gotten in the wall a little bit. You see the donuts here. He's been getting into his competition, but the car's pretty good. They made an air pressure adjustment. We move up just ahead of him. Joey Logano is the leader of this race. He won it here in the Coliseum in 2022. You can see
I'm just scrolling damn J-Ski.
His car is really good. They made an air pressure adjustment just to get a little bit better, Regan.
Jamie, a lot of happy drivers up towards the front of the field. Third place, Ty Gibbs. A very good start to this race right now. They made minimal adjustments. He's working with the number system. That means he tells the teams he's a half number tight. That allows them the opportunity to...
Am I crazy? We're not even realizing that Ryan Pemberton died. I had no idea Ryan Pemberton died. This is how out of the fucking loop I've been since before Christmas. A few days before Christmas was the last time I looked at anything NASCAR related.
To win this race.
I think 15th is reasonable to think that Ryan Blaney, which is where he's running, can get to the front and win this thing.
SRX is done. I already knew about that.
You're going to gain positions like that. Blaney's got a solid car.
Yeah, I've scrolled enough, J-Ski.
Let's talk a little bit more about that. And is that
Deegan's wasting an Xfinity. I mean, Deegan's getting an Xfinity rod, yes. God help us. Maybe she won't totally suck like she did in trucks. And I don't want to hear it. Everybody made every fucking excuse under the sun to explain why she sucked in trucks. I don't want to hear anymore. Everybody has every fucking excuse ever for Hailie Deegan if she fucks up. So, if she fucks up this year, she just sucks. I'm sorry. I'm not saying she has to go out and win or anything, but damn, she should do all right. If she's fucking half the driver everybody's telling me she is, she should do all right. Funny, I messaged Dylan. I was like, the Clash is today. In case you didn't know, it's been moved up to today. Is the new headset okay, yay or nay, or do I need to actually get a different one? This was a spare headset I had. It's a USB connected headset because my other one's kind of fucking up. Michael, everybody can do well at super speedways. Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500. Fuck. David Reagan won super speedway races. I need a little more consistency everywhere. She's got potential. That's all she is potential. It's time to fucking show me something. She hasn't shown me one goddamn thing in the top 3 series yet. She'll get a chance this year. Tate Fogelman won a super speedway race, alright? Like, Spencer Boyd, my fellow ship poster, won a super speedway race. It wasn't a super speedway race, but John West Townley won a truck race once. John West Townley, the fucking psychotic maniac himself. I love Zaxby's, though. Shout out to John West Townley. Rest in peace. I love Zaxby's. I'll eat some this week in your honor. I'm going to try to get everybody to go there for lunch one day when we're at work. I can't believe I ain't suggested that yet. We got fucking Burger King, goddamn McDonald's, fucking Shake Shack, Green, all these places around here. I'm like, why don't we go to fucking Zaxby's one day? I'm always afraid to suggest anything. Just, hell, try to talk them out of going to fucking Green's Cafe over here. I got a lot of good work coming up. I didn't work much this past week just because I chose not to. So I worked Monday. I took Tuesday off to play video games. Worked Wednesday. Intended on working Thursday. But then my dad had something to do, and he said I could still go if I wanted to, and I didn't want to. So I said, I'll do it on Friday. And then I woke up Friday morning and was like, yeah, you know what? I don't feel like it. I was going to go to work Friday afternoon and work a few hours, but I was just like, nah. So we're getting back at it Monday. Ooh, boy, it's time for the Credit One Bank's ones to watch. I'm watching Kyle Busch. He had the outside line and got shuffled there at the end of the segment and got pushed back to 5th. Gibbs shit his pants on the restart, but at least held 3rd place. Larson was the big mover there. Oh yeah, Truck Series is a shit show. She fits right in. If Ty Gibbs gets a long run here, maybe he's got a shot. He's restarting on the inside. That's pretty good to start with, but he struggles for a few laps. Justin Haley fell out of the top 10 at the end of the first half.
For sure, and you know this choose cone, we've already seen it come into play a couple times already, and as this race progresses, now the gloves come off. Now it's go time. You're out of options. They're going to start pushing and shoving.
Well, we saw it on that last restart there. We saw the 5 car, we saw the 54 car not get a good jump on the restart. We saw the 5 car just lay on his bumper, push him up the racetrack, and I think that's going to get much more aggressive as we go through the laps.
We'll take it through it there, Kevin. What you're talking about?
They're going to come to the restart box, and I think right here you're going to see the 54 doesn't take off very well, and the 5 is pushing. He goes down in the corner, continues pushing him right here, pushes him up the racetrack, takes him 3 wide, and goes from 5th to 2nd.
And he's not very happy about that either.
But that's
Kyle Busch got used up pretty good there. Yeah, Ty Gibbs has the fastest car, but he sucked 2 restarts in a row.
Clouds to the west. Those clouds have a name, Mike.
Up the radar and getting closer to
We got rain tires, don't we?
around us everywhere.
Well, there it is, Kevin. We were talking about that under break. I mean, you see the weather moving in. It is imminent, and that's the problem. You don't know what the last lap's going to be. The race is official. We're halfway, so if that weather starts coming, there's a good chance if you're in the lead, it's yours. Now,
Don't we have rain tires?
Favorite kind of short track Saturday night, where any lap could be the last lap.
well, it definitely raises that urgency up and allows the drivers.
Ooh, I want to win a rain-shortened clash at the Coliseum, don't you?
Hey, this could be the last lap.
Who's Matty D racing for? Nobody. He was bragging on social media that he signed a deal, and then it was like, oh, no, he didn't. I don't know what the update is on Matty D. I don't think he has a ride. I'm not rooting against him. I just think it's funny that he doesn't have one. If he gets one, good for him. If Daniel Hemrick can get a cup ride, I guess Matty D can run some shit box backmarker car somewhere.
Last year, this event here was quite a shoving.
Excuse me.
I want to say you hit everything but the lottery.
Oh, yeah, Harvick was running into everybody last year, wasn't he?
I did hit the lottery on the way home. But I did hit several cars, and I think as the race went on, really what we didn't have here to start the race today were the heat races. My frustration started in the heat race. But in the first half of this race, now we have some frustrated drivers. We've seen some beating and banging, and now we're going to see some frustration. Go ahead, Clint. This is where it started. That's in the heat race.
Yeah. He should have known better. He should have called me. I would have warned him. Because that looked like a retaliation.
It was.
Okay.
Harvick's retired. He don't care.
Uh-oh. But how come you always retaliate with interest? Like, they didn't
I think that was.
Oh, is this again? I mean, was that 3 times, Kevin?
Oh, Denny's mad at you there.
It was rough, Clint. It was rough. And,
Green flag. Logano, Gibbs, Larson, Kyle Busch. Rain possibly on the way in. Logano doors the 54 mid-corner. Runs him wide. Larson's got all the room in the world on the bottom. Ooh, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch has shoved Larson into Logano. Sends Logano wide. How aggressive is Larson going to be into turn 1 here? He's giving Logano a lot of slack. Gibbs is not, however. I think Ty Gibbs is about fed up with getting run into. Ooh, Chase Elliott's around, and we might have a spinner up here at the front. Chase rolling. Wow, they didn't throw a caution for Chase? There it is. There's caution. There's caution. Okay, somebody wrecked in 4. Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, Michael McDowell. That caution's lucky for Chase. They weren't going to throw a caution for Chase. Here we go, guys. It begins. The crash at the Coliseum is beginning.
Keep an eye on Bubba Wallace in this one. The 23 on the outside.
God, Bowman just fucking clobbered the 45 and sent him into Bubba. That was Bowman's fault. That'll shake up the running order a little bit. Bonk! 2 for 1 special there, Bowman. And then Chastain just had to stop.
I'm going to bet you the way that the 48 moved over like that, I'm going to bet that the 48 got shoved out of the way by the 45.
The hardest part in all of this is to figure out who to retaliate on.
Yeah, you don't have
I'd be telling Bubba, 48 hit the 45 into
He's mad
you.
at his teammate because that's who hit him, but that's not the whole story.
Yeah.
There is a Paul Harvey.
Chase
And
Elliott.
Chase is in the garage with the hood up. He stayed on the lead lap, but something must be wrong there.
Wall scrapes on the inside there?
Now, here's why he stopped in turn 2.
You're right. He hit the inside wall.
Yeah. You see the scrapes on the
Oh yeah, Chase
right there in the
Chase
very
turned
back.
down and hit the inside wall.
That's from the inside.
That's
wall,
fucked.
And it broke the front suspension.
Well, it's a small racetrack, but Fox will somehow not have a way to see it.
Well,
The fuck are they talking about? Chase is on the outside.
he obviously didn't hit the inside wall, but maybe somebody hit him. He was the 3rd car on the outside. But that story may have started back in 3 and 4. I don't think we may have been back far enough.
Chase Elliott is done for the day.
Front's what broke
It would
something.
appear.
Maybe something in there.
Yeah, and as tough as these cars are, the suspension pieces, the toe links.
Gano, Larson, Gibbs, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin back in the top 5.
Just right, it'll snap the suspension like that.
So I have 6 cars involved in this caution. Alex Bowman got into Tyler Reddick. He got
And Ron Blaney up to 11th after that clusterfuck. He's been running bad all day.
Ross Chastain, Michael McDowell, and Corey LaJoy.
And the best thing that I hear about that, Clint, is I'm not involved.
Yes. Well, the craziest part is the caution was in 2. Well, but we look up and there's a mess over here off of 4 wrecked.
And that really was the caution because Chase Elliott got going to come around and try to get into the pits. Anyway, it's a caution. Caution laps don't count. Everybody is sorted out with the exception of Chase Elliott.
The retaliation list is building.
I would have to agree with you, sir.
Getting 1 to go here. Yeah, 1 to go.
Outside. And Kyle Larson in the stealing spot, position 3.
Tell you who got back up there. Did a good job on this restart is Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin will restart 4th. Kyle Busch 5th. William Byron 6th. Reddick, who was not involved, he was involved in the caution, he wasn't part of the caution, so he keeps his spot. He is 7th. And Truex is up for 8th. How about that?
Here we go. Logano, Gibbs, Larson, Hamlin. Gibbs from the outside this time.
Bomb on the inside. They're not going to
What a move by Ty.
Spinner, turn 2.
Spinner turn 2. And caution's out, but
Busch is not going to be happy with that move.
Chastain is spun.
So that'll be Ross Chastain going around. And Corey LaJoy, collateral
We're really going to do this again?
Cautions.
Especially here.
We really going to do this again, huh?
Rack him up, we'll do it again.
Scratched up that beautiful Busch Light car. What happened? Oh, yeah, this camera angle will really tell us a lot. Said no one ever. Well, he got hit by somebody.
Obviously run over from behind. Didn't see who it was.
Ooh.
From the inside, yeah.
Fucking Stenhouse squeezed McDowell into the inside wall, and then they hit Chastain.
Wide on the outside never works here.
Yeah, well, Mike,
Oh, and Stenhouse is hitting McDowell under caution.
you see,
And McDowell's hitting him back.
McDowell has a huge
We're playing bumper cars under yellow here.
These two have a history. Stenhouse and McDowell.
I think they're about to make some more history here in a minute. They're going to restart next to each other.
He will go to the rear.
They're putting Reddick at the rear restart violation.
Finish line.
I did not see it, Clint.
I didn't see it either. There was a lot going on.
Be what the call was.
Gotta be the only call.
He was
And Logano gets the lead back as he was the leader at the last completed lap. So even though Ty Gibbs got the damn lead.
Let's see here. Let's watch him on this restart.
Let's check Reddick's penalty. Yeah, that's changing lanes for start-finish line.
Yeah, and the rule is you're not supposed to pull.
And then he just went in there and nailed Kyle Larson, tried to wreck him.
Matter if you pull out of that line before you get to the start-finish line, that's a penalty.
And that's a big penalty for him. That cost him. He was in position.
He's gonna have to jump more cars than he thought he was, Clint.
He's going to have to take care of it.
And not get taken out by this clusterfuck McDowell and Stenhouse are going to cause.
19th on this next restart. Jamie?
Well, you guys mentioned Ricky Stenhouse Jr. having a little battle back there and getting bumped into. He's a little frustrated back in his right now. During that break, I looked over. He had gotten out of his race car and was in the window of John Hunter Nemechek, pointing at him, frustrated at him. You're not supposed to get out of your race car during the break, so he's already hot under that helmet. You see.
So Stenhouse was cussing at John Hunter. He got out of his car during the break to cuss John Hunter Nemechek.
Todd Gilliland and Chase Elliott out of the race. 19 cars on the lead lap. So the choose takes me back to the choose. Kyle Larson didn't take that outside line on the last restart. Chose to go to the inside. Now he's back in traffic. The decision here is very important on these chooses. Well, let's go back one caution to where Alex Bowman got into Tyler Reddick, who got into Bubba Wallace. Here's Bubba.
Well, I'd tell your buddies up there. I'm in mode, but I ain't got no buddies up here.
Everybody's getting mad now.
That's the right attitude to have, though.
He and his spotter, Freddie.
I like how Harvick's encouraging it. We had such a great first 70 laps.
This Netflix series, Full Speed, documenting the playoffs of 2023. Well, you knew somebody was going to break out, right? There's going to be a character, and you don't have to look any further than Booty. He's an awesome guy, so much fun to be around. Builds a hell of a fast race car. Just chill too, right, Kevin?
He doesn't get wound up about much. And, you know, I love the advice, though. When he talked about nobody got wound up, it's just like, hey, we don't have any friends, so go do what you have to do. And that's really how it evolves here. You get run into, you get spun out, and then you have to just be the bulldozer.
We were talking about this yesterday. Isn't this a strange sport where your teammates aren't really your teammates?
Interesting lane choices going on.
Want to beat or most need to beat. And after all, you two were teammates twice. And Richard Childress and Stuart Haas.
Well, it's not supposed to be that way, Mike, but it just is.
Exactly.
Old Dennis is back in this. They got Denny tuned up now.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Fuck The Rock.
Off the Daytona 500.
Stop talking about The Rock. Fuck The Rock.
And only on Fox.
6-year-old me wouldn't be able to understand why I'm not a fan of The Rock right now, but I'm not a fan of The Rock right now.
But first, we have to settle the Busch Light clash at the Coliseum. Now they're lined up double file. Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, Martin Truex.
Let's see if your guy learned a little bit here. Same scenario.
All right, front row for Gibbs. What's he got? Good restart, Ty.
Better job, Kevin.
Yeah, that's really,
And he clears Logano and Hamlin into one, and they stack up behind Denny.
he did a great job.
Ty might run away with this now.
Denny
Oh. Denny completely overshot turn 3, and that's going to hurt him. Ty Gibbs driving away while everybody's fucking running into each other.
Truex is there.
Where the hell Truex come from? Truex is 4th.
Inside, taking advantage of those people getting moved up the racetrack. That's what it's all about.
Ty Gibbs driving off and leaving him.
19th. He was 11th at the halfway, and here he is.
Truex was 11th 5 laps ago. He's 4th now.
We thought he might not even qualify.
Whoa! Major tire smoke there from Truex.
And we knew that the Joe Gibbs cars were good, and we knew that Martin just had a little flub up there.
And Logano gives Larson gives Logano. I got Larson and Logano confused, name-wise. Larson's all over him.
Get these guys. Larson gets into Logano and shoots him.
And he's going to bump him again. He was a lot nicer with that bump than he was the lap before. And now Joey's going in defense mode. You see Joey enter shallow there? Joey's not even trying to catch the 54. He's just trying to keep Larson behind him now. He went into full defense mode there. He entered low and just parked it.
Side-by-side battle right there going off into turn 1. How long will he talking about Kyle Larson? Will he move him, Kevin?
He's going to have to, or Ty Gibbs is going to lap everybody.
One of the most difficult passes that you can make in this sport. And right now he's just doing a good job like we talked about on defense. It seems like it takes his car a little bit to get going, but we see Ryan Preece underneath Denny Hamlin can't quite finish that pass.
Preece and Hamlin.
Practice had great drive off the corner, not so much now. Hamlin is the measure of it. He gets loose in two,
Yo!
and Hamlin can't clear him.
But it's just so hard down there on an apron.
God, that fucking camera zoom. Did Kevin Dunn leave WWE to go work for NASCAR or Fox?
See Ryan lose that spot back to Denny Hamlin.
Back to single file. Ty Gibbs.
Things have calmed down for now.
With 4 past champions chasing him.
Well, this is what we talked about earlier. We knew that Ty Gibbs had the fastest race car. He did a good job on the restart, and he has checked out. But we talked about the 20
Enjoy that clean racetrack while you got it. You won't have it for much longer.
gap opened up, and he's got this whole line of cars behind him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best case scenario for Ty Gibbs, looking in that mirror and seeing Logano holding this group up. But if you're Ty Gibbs, just make some laps. Do not abuse those tires. Be easy on your brakes. Save some car for the end of this race because you know more than likely there's going to be another caution.
Well, it's inevitable that he's going to catch the back of the field as fast as he is. I mean, he's on the same straightaway as Noah Gragson.
At least we're logging some more laps now. The rapid fire cautions had me concerned.
Passing Alex Bowman.
No matter.
Pretty much single file here.
See our defending champion Ryan Blaney there.
He's driven away from Bowman, and he's about to catch that pack of second through eighth place, rather. I'd say Ty Gibbs about 4-5 laps from catching this lap traffic, and that's when things are going to get interesting.
That's probably the most laps anybody's ever had at the Coliseum with clean racetrack in front of them. What Ty's running right now.
In the middle of the corner, we had his in-car
It's going to be really funny later when there's a late caution and Logano just dumps him. Logano's going to pick the inside to line up behind him and just sail off in the corner on him.
What I love about his scenario is he's got such a good lead, a good pad, that he can afford a little bit of time with some of these leaders.
Kyle Busch must be really confused as to how the hell Martin Truex is in front of him right now.
If you can get cars in between you, it makes it even that much easier. 55 green flag laps to go in the Busch Clash at the Coliseum.
Take a commercial.
Fox
It's raining.
side.
Is it not? Was that rain or am I just fucking seeing things? Oh, they're going side by side. I could have swore I saw rain. I don't know. An odd drop or two, yeah. Well, they're going so slow it shouldn't matter, right? See, I know I'm not crazy. I see drops here and there. Oh, man. Whoa, Bubba. Bubba squeezed Bowman into the outside wall at the end of a straightaway. God, Blaney was hard back in the gas on that corner. I think Kyle Busch just moved Truex. Hamlin's being a little more diplomatic, or attempting to be, by passing Truex. Damn, I ain't got shit going on tomorrow. No race, no football, no nothing. The rare open Sunday. After a really long weekend, because I didn't work Thursday and Friday like we initially planned to do. It'll be alright, though. Yes, we get it. There's people in the crowd. Show the goddamn race. I don't care about this fucking lady yelling in the crowd about Kyle Busch passing Kyle Larson. I'd rather just watch Kyle Busch pass Kyle Larson, but I'm glad we missed it.
Laps to go in the Busch Light Clash at the Coliseum on FS1. Ty Gibbs is your leader. Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin.
The novelty of this race really did wear off, didn't it? This feels like such a nothing race. The first year, it felt like a big deal. Second year was a clusterfuck, and then today it's like nobody cares.
Have the same brake system that Joey Logano has in there with that rotor glowing on the right front, so they've got those brake pads split in the front of that car as well.
Never thought we'd see a 2.7-second lead at this little bull ring, guys.
Well, now,
Look how low the tire pressures are on Blaney's left rear. Did you notice that? Or are they about to talk about his tire pressures? Oh, they're showing the rotors. I was looking at the left rear tire pressure. Clint Boyer with the Paris Hilton tribute. That's hot. Bubba's back in the top 10. He got fucking spun out and was 20th. And Bubba's back up to 10th. And didn't wreck or kill anyone on the way there. If he did, we wouldn't have seen it because this race is on Fox. McDowell and Stenhouse have played nice with each other this run. I'm shocked.
Splitting the pads. What are they doing there? Yeah, you have two different compounds in the front brakes, so you'll put a different aggression in the right front than you would in the left front to help keep that car stabilized on the braking when it wants to be loose getting in the corner, which is typically what we fight at these types of racetracks on the braking, especially the longer that you go here. It always wants to slide the back of the
Whoa! Fucking Haley locked up the tires and hit the brake, and Chastain ran into it. Gibbs gets by Nemechek, no problem. Toyota Alliance. Now McDowell is on the bumper of Stenhouse with the leader behind him, so this ought to be fun. And Logano has got that lead down to almost a second and a half. It was 2.6. He's closed within a second. Logano's basically there now. Now there's a couple of cars between them. Logano got really close there.
You see the 54 car lock up the tire. Now he's got him up the racetrack. Michael McDowell up the racetrack, and he's underneath him and putting another one down. And eventually Joey Logano's going to have to go through this same traffic, but he won't have as much trouble.
He finally laid the bumper to him.
I don't know. I think at this point in the race, everybody that's like outside the top 15 in a lap down has kind of accepted the fact that they're fucked, so they're not going to fight that hard with the leader, are they? Unless it's just somebody they don't like. And Ty kept it pretty clean in Cup last year, so I don't think he's pissed off too many people except Logano for some reason. And that's the guy chasing him, but I just don't think Logano's going to get there. He had a shot.
Chase Briscoe, he was the last car in the field, and seeing him make up some good spots.
I liked what I heard right there in that spotter. He's telling him what he's doing behind him.
Reddick got that penalty and just never recovered. Reddick was going for a top 5 spot when he got his penalty. Whoa. If Bubba gets back in the top 5 and catches a restart, you just don't know what's going to happen. He's within striking distance of a top 5 spot. He's about a restart away from being 4th or 5th. This long run's perfect for Ty Gibbs. We pretty much nailed it at the halfway break. If Ty got a long run, he was probably going to win.
This is Chastain in front of leader Ty Gibbs.
Let's see. It's
22 to go.
Chastain will be a difficult
Good bounce back for Denny
Well, look at the difference under braking. I mean, the 54 car is just so
after the first 75 laps.
so good in that brake zone, and that's what Ross is fighting. It looks like under braking, he's got a condition that he's having a tough time dealing with.
timing that. It's all timing. Make sure you time it to catch him and make that pass in his weak spot.
Now right in front of them.
Right with you.
Brad Keselowski side by side with Ryan Preece.
Boy, Chastain is not getting out of that 54's way, is he?
They catch those two. Not at all.
Chastain is not laying over for Ty Gibbs.
Door to door makes it very difficult.
And they're side by side in front of him.
Logano has
And Logano has no cars between him and Gibbs, and Chastain is not getting out of the way.
I was saying, worst case scenario.
Ty Gibbs has no option. There's nowhere to go.
Oh, there we go. He got Ross out of the way that time. Enough of a bump to get him out of the way. All right. That was clutch. That was very key for Ty there to make that happen because Ross was really holding him up. Then Joey gets stacked up off of 2, so Gibbs' lead grows again.
Gibbs in the lane.
Priest then lays over.
That's a scenario where you got to do what you got to do, right, Kevin? That was the right thing to do. If you're going to
Yeah.
win this race,
Ty didn't wreck him. He just moved him because Ross wouldn't fucking move.
Logano to go by these guys. Once the leader goes by, everybody's kind of like giving up, and you see Ross just move up the racetrack for Joey Logano.
So 13 cars are now on the lead lap with 15 laps to go. Ty Gibbs trying to close on Brad Keselowski. Justin Haley off
has
pace.
trouble, yeah. 51 adjustment.
Gibbs had to pass Haley around the outside. Haley's got a slow car. Uh-oh. Please tell me he can get to the fucking garage. Oh no, I don't know if Haley's gonna make it.
6 car lengths back.
I don't know if he's
I don't know if Haley's gonna make it. Please, NASCAR, give him a chance. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Turn.
We stay green.
Boy, they're gonna probably throw a caution for that. He's off track, but is he off track enough? There you go. He fired it up. He's rolling again. He's off the track enough. God damn it!
12 laps to go.
Come on, dude, push him.
Joey Logano trails Ty Gibbs by between 5 and 7 car lengths, depending on where they are on the race.
Now Logano has nobody between him and Gibbs.
He is giving it everything he's got.
Almost a 10th on that particular.
They got Haley off the track enough.
The problem is there's not very many lappers to slow Ty Gibbs down. Oh, turn.
Oh, caution. Michael McDowell, let me guess.
10 to go. That is not
Here we go. It's about to get shitty up in here.
Again, right?
Woo!
Restarts. You're going to have to do
Gibbs had it in the bag. I'm not so sure now.
pushing and the shoving. And
And it's not going to come from that guy beside you or behind him. It's going to come from 2 or 3 rows back.
You all right?
What happened here?
Let's see what happens here.
Oh, damn. He just ran all up into Ross and wrecked himself.
yeah, it's hard to tell what happened.
That was McDowell's fault.
Where the one came down.
He came up.
A little bit difficult to tell exactly.
He came up. He tried to wreck Ross on the straightaway and wrecked himself.
Slow for the corner.
No, he didn't. He was trying to hit Ross.
He was upset with Chastain.
Yeah, he tried to squeeze him. It looked
There you go, dumbass. Way to go. Tear some shit up. First race of the year.
yeah, didn't look good either way.
That should end McDowell's day, you would think.
Chastain got the wall.
Yeah. One car got in the
Are
wall,
you sure?
off the wall and came down and hit the 30.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I'm learning quickly.
It took Fox 3 angles to figure out what happened.
I got it wrong.
Looked to me like McDowell just came up, but I guess Ross bounced off the wall and they touched
That was
and
a good snapshot of those rear clips.
grinded
Right,
together.
when they softened that rear clip up, you saw how much it gave there. 2 years ago, that would have been the case.
Well, I can tell you from a driver's standpoint, backing it into the wall like that, no matter what they did with the rear clip, is a really hard shot.
Justin Haley out of his car.
It's the hardest shot that you can take.
Ooh, we're going to have a 10-lap shootout. If we get a fight after this race, it'll all be worth it. Start the year good and pissed off with everybody. Michael, we still might get our money. When these idiots wreck each other. If Kyle Busch avoids it, we might get our money. Damn, Bubba's up there. Remember when I said if Bubba gets a caution, he's like a caution away from getting in the top 5? Bubba's 6th. They haven't really talked enough about how he restarted 20th and got to 9th, and then all of a sudden we look up now and he's 6th. And he's pissed off. NASCAR's like, yes, we got our 10 to go caution. Fuck yeah. Didn't even have to schedule one. Like how we're all, man, this race is meaningless. And then as soon as it's like 10 to go, fuckers start killing each other. Excuse me, guys. They're showing a Las Vegas commercial and they showed Bubba shoving. Why did Bubba almost fall when he shoved Larson?
Fox is sponsored by 10 laps to go, and Joey Logano has a tough decision to make. Does he start outside Ty Gibbs, or does he go to the inside second row?
Inside second row and punt him. We're about to find out. Nope, shoes ain't happening yet. They had my hopes up. They don't want to tell Joey what to do, so if he wrecks Ty, nobody can blame them. They just blame Joey. It is a tough choice. We've seen good launches from the outside. We saw Ty take the lead from the outside. We saw Joey take the lead for a lap or two from the outside.
But he knows if he gets a good restart,
Or you just line up on the bottom and knock the shit out of somebody. I don't know.
pinch down, so
If he takes the outside, can he beat Ty Gibbs into and off the corner?
if he gets a good launch, but if he doesn't, he's in trouble.
Well, I think we're going to see it right here. Pay attention. I think it's choose this time by.
He takes the outside.
Joey went outside.
I like it.
Ty's got a teammate behind him. Now, I know Denny wants to win, but I'd feel pretty good with a teammate on my bumper here.
And Bubba Wallace right behind him.
Provisional.
Bubba on the outside.
Get in this thing. Now he's in
And yeah, Blaney was dead last. He's 5th here.
See that I like if I'm Ty
Really, well, actually, it's outside second row. And they just said what I said. Ty's got to feel pretty good. Denny Hamlin is his teammate, and that's who's on the second row behind him. Joey can't really wreck you from the outside till you get on the straightaway, right? Of course, if you hook somebody now, you get suspended. Even in a clash, right? Anybody want to put that to the test, Joey?
In the third row, Kyle Larson with teammate William Byron, row 4. Martin Truex, Chase Briscoe, row 5. Alex Bowman and Brad Keselowski. Those are the lead lap cars.
So Ty Gibbs took off way late last time. I think an early start would benefit him.
That's exactly what you saw.
Joey got a great launch, but Ty's was a little better, and he's got the better line. Oh, he ran Joey wide. Here comes Denny. Wow. Joey got sent all the way back outside the top 5, and now Ty's running wide, and Denny's taking the lead. God damn. Ty Gibbs nailed 2 restarts in a row, and then he choked that one. Speaking of choking, oh, Denny Hamlin's lighting the tires up. Damn it, Kyle Busch. Get in there. God damn, Denny's just completely fucking... Whoa, Denny! How did Denny not lose any ground off of 4 going that wide? Fuck off, Blaney. I'm trying to win money. Somebody do something. I need another caution. I need another caution. I need another caution. Are there enough laps for Gibbs to take advantage? Yes! Gibbs is back to the inside. Ah! He couldn't get it. I'm only excited because this might help Kyle Busch have a chance to win. If Ty fucks Denny over and himself, I win money. Get in there, Ty. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Denny's really bad in turn 3. And it's setting Ty up to get to his bumper in turn 1 every time. Here we go again. If he don't do what it takes, the guy behind him might help him make the decision. Oh, come on, Ty. Get in there. Woo! Ooh, that's not good. Kyle, go! God damn it, Denny's got it 1. Fucking Denny's got it 1. Aha! Take second, Kyle. Take second. Of course. Hey, look at me, guys. I'm back. I picked another second place finisher. Yippee! It really is another NASCAR season. Dale's race bet's going to finish second again. What do you know? It really is another NASCAR season. I picked the guy who's going to finish second. Unbelievable. God, Ryan Blaney has been such a pain in my ass here these last few laps. Hey, we're going to have a restart. We're going to have a restart. We're going to have a restart. Ty Gibbs got wrecked. We're going to have a restart, baby. Yes! Yes! I want my money.
Oh, what a heartbreaker for him. It just came, he just shot in there a little bit too hard. And it's so hard on these used tires when you slid the tire and everything.
I want my money.
Just makes it tough to try to get in the corner hard.
Well, he got a little help. Kyle Larson bumped into him. Ooh, and then Byron took a piece of him on the way by. Yeah, it wasn't just Larson hitting the 54. I'm pretty sure Larson was getting run into. I want my money. Bitch, I want my money. Restarting from that outside line just kind of fucking sucks, though, and I figure that's what Kyle Busch will pick, right? Every second place guy has picked the outside line tonight. We're doing this already this year.
All right, Kevin, walk me through this. We see Denny Hamlin cannot keep this car under him getting into the corner. Keeps locking that left front up. I know that. Kyle Busch has seen that. Kyle Busch is a champion of this sport. I'm probably not going to pick on that outside of that car.
Well, I think you have to be nervous if you're Denny Hamlin because of the way that left front tire is sliding. You know he's going up the racetrack, so third place might be the place to be right now.
I really think it's going to be the right choice. Move there on the inside, let him make a mistake, slide up the racetrack.
I agree.
That inside line. How's the view from up here?
I know that front row looks very inviting, but come on, Kyle Busch. I want to win this money.
And nobody's going to be mad at me.
I'm going to tell you, opposite. I want to be in that A car right now. I like my chances.
I think you're right.
I'm with you, Boyer. I like my chances.
Now, starting now on FS2 is Big East basketball. Xavier and DePaul. And that game will finish here on FS1 right after the conclusion of the Busch Light Classic.
Watch me get the fucking lead, and then there'll be a damn caution, and then another, and then another, and then another.
See Ryan Priest getting a free pass.
And let's restart with 13 cars on the lead lap.
If Kyle doesn't take that outside, Kyle Busch, if he doesn't take that outside, somebody's going to. Will it be Blaney or will it be Logano?
Have we seen anyone restart second and get into turn 3 with the lead tonight?
Not since early in the race. Joey Logano on the 54 car earlier, but
Blaney was all over Kyle, but Blaney was doing everything but wreck Kyle Busch.
it's a matter of
I think Blaney's got a sneaky good car.
what happens after that.
Rules first, all right, so you did
Or Kyle was being really patient, waiting for the guys in front of him to fuck each other.
back up the corner. You cannot overdrive the corner because that thing is going to lock up.
And sometimes that makes it worse, Clint, because you just don't get in there.
And Kyle Busch took the inside. Hamlin picked the inside as the leader. Kyle Busch picked the inside as well. I like it. I like it. I like it.
How about Ryan Blaney? The last 4 cars that he's passed have been on the tube.
Yeah, but I think the more interesting part about that is where Kyle Busch chose, because of the fact that somebody has obviously told him that the 11 car is having problems getting in the corner, and he knows they've told him that car is going up the racetrack.
I told him, Kevin. I told him.
Great
yes.
job. Well, good job,
So what's
Clint.
going to happen? I love this right here. This is going to get good.
All right, we've got
Getting one to go here.
Blaney on the front row, something I never would have predicted at the start of this race. With Hamlin,
Blaney's outside front row because Kyle Busch took the inside second row.
Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, row 2, Joey Logano, and Martin Truex, the former winners here in row 3. Bubba Wallace, William Byron, row 4, Alex Bowman,
Woo!
and Chase Briscoe, the top 10. You also have
Don't let me get the lead and then throw a bullshit yellow, please.
Let's settle this green-white checker.
Come on, Kyle Busch. Where's them 2009 Xfinity Series restarts at? Damn, Denny got a great restart. Get him, Kyle! Denny's fucking out there. Oh, Denny locking him up again.
Just doesn't seem to have
God damn it.
as much as you
God damn it. With as much tire smoke as Denny has, you'd think he would just fucking blow through these corners, but he's not. Hey, I'm going to finish second. Yippee! Can somebody wreck before we get to the checkered? Nah, Denny Hamlin wins. Put it out, put it out, doesn't count. Put it out, doesn't count. Put it out, doesn't count. No, put it out, doesn't count. No. There was a wreck. Denny Hamlin wins.
Chastain sends Tyler Reddick after the flag.
Wow. Chastain wrecked Reddick after the race.
managing that restart. He was at a deficit with that left front wheel lockup. He was having trouble with it.
Hey guys, I finished second.
He looked good. Good pick, bud.
I honestly thought Kyle Busch was going to win that race.
Well, Boyer, I wanted him to win because it would have got me money.
The last 5 clashes. The last 3 here in Los Angeles, previously at Daytona. For Hamlin, it's his 4th clash victory.
So Logano, Truex, and Hamlin will forever be the only guys to ever win a NASCAR Cup race at the LA Coliseum because I bet you they don't do this next year. The end. Sir Dennis of Hamilton. What's with the burnout? You'd think he'd won a championship or something. Oh, wait, he's never done that. I kid. Denny Hamlin is a great driver for me to poop on.
Good burnout.
Denny Hamlin takes a lot of grief from really everybody.
No shit.
I mean, honestly, and he compartmentalizes everything to be able to get in that race car and perform every single time. And I think it's impressive.
He's right. He's creating the
I was happy to be at Martinsville when Denny Hamlin got eliminated last fall.
We get the Busch Light Clash Coliseum in.
I'm just salty because I had money on Kyle Busch.
He did a great job. That was impressive. Look at that tire, blew it out.
That's put one in the second place column for me. First of many, I'm sure. At least we'll have new podcasts to listen to this week, NASCAR people. Now cut to pit road. I want to see somebody fighting. You hear that guy? Fuck you, Diddy!
Yep.
We gonna interview him sometime today? We just gonna stand here and stare at him.
Smoke show down here. That was impressive. Denny, you were so confident in this car. You got the pole earlier, but then you slipped back a little bit. How did you fight your way back and take the lead?
He had to earn it, old Denny.
Your teammate and pass him.
Yeah, a lot of it was just what happened in front of me, right, with the 54 and 22. And you just never know what was going to happen there, but I got a really good run off of turn 2 and just got position and was able to hang on from there. So it's so chaotic, the restarts, with everyone just bumping and banging. But
Unique trophy to add to the trophy case.
I know you had shoulder surgery in the off season, so there's question marks coming in. Then you get the big win to kick the season off. What does this mean to you and the team and just starting the year this way?
It's just a great momentum boost. It doesn't do much more than that, but I clean off all the trophies every January 1st in the entryway of the house, and now we get to add one pretty quick. So really happy about that.
Congratulations. Denny Hamlin is your Clash winner. He has something to say, I think.
You know I beat your favorite driver again, right?
Well, Kyle Busch always so good at the Clash. Second a couple years ago. Third.
Damn it, Kyle.
Second again this year. I know it's got to sting a little bit to not get that win, but a great night for you.
Yeah, no, it definitely does sting. I felt like the first half we were better, had a better car, we were better than the 11, but some of the adjustments we made weren't as good. Some of the adjustments they made were better. So, all in all, just glad to have a good night. Glad to come out here in one piece, even with all the bumping and banging and everything else that happens. But
That was a good Clash race.
Morgan for being with us here today. It was fun to have them on board. I know everybody was chuckling on our paint scheme, so good times with those guys.
Ryan Blaney third is a hell of a story for where he started.
Chatters, everybody, FICO, all the guys.
That is an amazing paint scheme.
PCR engines. So we got a little bit of work on the short track program. Clash seems okay, but we'll try to figure out the rest of the year.
See you Daytona, pal. Thanks.
If they get the short track program at RCR figured out, Kyle Busch is going to tear. He's an all-time great short tracker.
Joey Logano fourth, and Kyle Larson rounds out the top 5. Alex Bowman, Chase Briscoe, Brad Keselowski.
Is the Joey kid wearing a helmet because she's sad?
Martin Truex, William Byron, the top 10, Ryan Preece, and Bubba Wallace all end up on the lead lap. What a night.
Crazy race for Blaney. And no activity in the garage or on the pit road. Everybody's
Was the attraction?
pretty chilled out.
Was this what you expected tonight?
I honestly didn't really know what to expect, and I learned really quickly standing up here in the booth and in that TV compound that anything can happen, and it pretty much did. And I think as we got towards the end of the race, it started to get rougher, and Denny Hamlin
Didn't turn into a shit show.
He kept himself into the game and made it happen at the end.
Heartbreak for Ty Gibbs, right?
Yes.
Had a
Great run for Blaney. Shitty break for Ty Gibbs.
Outcome, but I think the kid's for real. I think this is you're gonna see a lot of him this year. I think he's in victory lane for sure.
And a huge thank you to NASCAR. This was an enormous pivot to take a race scheduled for Sunday, move it to Saturday, rush everything, make it all happen. Mexico race to follow before the storms come in, and it's going to rain from Sunday to Wednesday, and we're going to either get out of town or build an ark.
Well, it was definitely the right decision, and I'm with you. I want to thank everybody for making it happen because we saw a heck of a race and a great way to start the season.
Let's watch the Mexico. I'm just kidding. I'm not streaming the Mexico race. I'll probably turn it on in the background, but I'm going to go on and get. I appreciate you guys. First race of the year.
And he does it. In the Busch Light Clash.
First of many streams this year. Every Cup race, every Xfinity race, every Cup race and every Xfinity race that I'm not at, I will stream. If I'm at the race, I obviously can't stream. But you know me, I go to a handful of races. I can tell you Bristol Spring. I'm thinking about the Bristol Spring race, but I know Coke 600 for sure, Southern 500 for sure, Martinsville playoff race for sure, and there will be a couple others here and there that we hit. Maybe Darlington Spring, Bristol Spring. Maybe I'll take my ass back to Charlotte Roval. I didn't go this last time. So yeah, like I said, every race that I'm not at, I'll be streaming. And and I stress very select truck races. I'm not doing a bunch of truck races because, good God, my sanity can't take it. But we'll be doing Daytona. Every damn race for speed. We're doing the duels. We're doing trucks, Xfinity, and the Daytona 500. So I'll have a busy few days. Hopefully you guys will want to hang out with me. Well, we get off here and go see what Andreas is doing because I want to go play Suicide Squad with my friends. You hate the track, it's way too small. Well, I think this was a good race. I don't think they come back here again. I think the novelty of this race has worn off substantially. Even though of the 3 class races, this was objectively the best one. This race had everything. This was a good short track race. But I think it's, time to move on, and if we just have to do the fucking Clash, we'll take it somewhere else. Mexico was what I'm hearing. Jesus Christ. I made the joke. I said, tune in next year, Busch Clash at Guantanamo Bay or something. I don't know. This was a good race. I don't want to hear any, this was a good race. But yes, let's get the Clash somewhere else where people will actually want to go, because I think attendance was going to take a hit regardless of the weather situation. But until we meet again, I'm gone. Second place. If Kyle Busch had won that fucker, I'd have won $30, Michael, something like that. So yeah, I'm back to picking. If I pick your guy, hey, if you need a good points day, tell me and I will pick your driver because he will finish second. I will make a race bet and your driver will finish second if you need a good day. So see you guys next time.